So in this segment, we are going to have a look at ballistic turrets on scopes. We're going to have a look at some of the different types, how you can use them in the field. Some of them are very useful for stalking. They would also be useful for target shooting and generally making adjustments on the fly. The ballistic turret that we have here in front of us at the moment is the BTF, or the Ballistic Turret Flex by Swarovski, to go on their Z8 series of scopes. The turret comes with a little sprung-loaded button at the top, which allows you to pop it off, and then you can go back to just a standard click adjustable turret underneath if that's what you require. So what you would do is zero your rifle at a set distance, say for example 100 meters, and then you can use the numbered rings that are up the side of the turret there as marker points for a different distance. These rings can be used with the Swarovski app, so you can dial in a certain bullet weight and type, and you can then use the app to tell you what the spacings around the turret need to be, which will then give you the clicks you need to dial in the elevation. We find stalkers in particular and gamekeepers will use this type of ballistic turret. It makes their range estimation very easy indeed if your rifle is sighted for each of the distances. Very quick to go up in your elevation and then back down again to accommodate for a variety of different distances on the fly, in the field, very quickly and effectively. Moving on to something different, we have the PM2 scope by Schmidt and Bender. This is a more traditional style, just click adjustable turret. It also comes with lock rings on both the elevation and the windage. So once you have this set to your desired 0 point, you can lock it. Also with these turrets, they have grub screws, which allow you to disconnect the mechanism from the lenses inside, which allow you to, once you have the rifle sighted at whichever distance you require, you can reset it back to 0, then lock them back off. And then similar to the BTF, once your sight is zeroed at whichever distance you require, you can then add elevation simply by clicking the scope upwards. It's unlike with the BTF where you can have your set marker points for your distances. With this scope, you would still need to know how many mils worth of click you would need to either dial up or down to put the scope on distance. The Schmidt and Bender is over the £2,500 mark, and I think the Swarovski scope with the BTF attachment is about a similar type price. Zeiss also offer scopes with a similar system to being able to lock off your click adjustable turrets and then also be able to reset them back to 0. Sometimes people would like a simpler scope. We do offer just very basic, straightforward, click adjustable optic on the more simpler scopes that you can only set to a certain distance. Elevation would be either hold over, hold under. If it's a windage issue, obviously you're aiming off to the left or to the right to push your bullet on shot. So it would really be down to the customer and what they require really, and listening to their needs and trying to set up a scope and a rifle to what the job is they're after. What we find is a lot of the more precision orientated shooters would go with something that is click adjustable and resettable but doesn't have the set marker points. Stalkers and gamekeepers and the like the BTF system for how fast and easy it is to set their rifle to a certain distance for whatever they encounter in the field.